Good morning, everybody. So, where's Ron? Anybody heard from Ron DeSantis this weekend? I do remember saying when the Trump arrest story broke, watch for who comes out against, watch who comes out on his side to defend him, and watch who remains silent. Ron DeSantis has a new name. It's DeSilent. Ron DeSilent. Haven't we seen this before? I'm going to be very clear with you guys. If you haven't yet figured it out, I don't know why, but if you haven't yet figured it out, Ron DeSantis is being groomed by the GOP establishment, and for a reason. But before we get too into it, first a word from today's sponsor. Today's video sponsor is Augusta Precious Metals. Is the Biden economy hurting your 401k or IRA? Well, help is on the way. Request the free gold IRA guide that persuaded Mark Levin to diversify his retirement with gold and precious metals. According to Mark, they won't just sell you, they'll educate you so you can make your own decision. Many of my supporters love Augusta Precious Metals, and you will too. Get yourself the free gold IRA guide at covfefe.click/IRA. covfefe.click/IRA. Okay, so first off, I see a lot of people making excuses for the guy. Stop making excuses for him. He's a grown-ass man. Okay? Number two, where have we seen this before? Have we seen this type of behavior before? Because we have. In the 2016 election with the Billy Bush Trump video, where Mike Pence took like a week or two to come out and finally address it. And then there was rumored that him and Paul Ryan behind closed doors were trying to scheme another plan to get Trump to not be the candidate. Same thing going on all over again. All right. Paul Ryan and Ron DeSantis are very close. Those are kind of strange friends for somebody who is so pro-America, isn't it? Where's Nikki Haley? No comment from her either. Is she running for Ron DeSilent's VP? I told you guys about I don't know, a couple weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, in one of the videos that I did, that the Democrats needed to get rid of Joe Biden. They need to get rid of Donald Trump, and that they were going to either try to stick Hillary Clinton or Michelle Obama, or a Michelle Obama-Hillary Clinton ticket, or something to that extent. But for them to be effective in doing that, they also needed to get rid of Trump. And a DeSantis-Haley ticket, first of all, they don't have a shot in hell at winning, number one. You put up a Michelle Obama against a Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis is gone. They might not even need to steal that one, to be honest with you. He's that weak of a candidate. I know a lot of people are in love with him because he did such a great job, in Florida. Listen, I've lived in Florida. Okay? I'm very familiar with Florida. Florida was great far before Ron DeSantis. Are there one or two things that he did? Yeah, okay. But not destroying a place that's already great isn't an accomplishment. What else has he done? And let's not forget, had it not been for Donald Trump, he would have never won Florida. He was that weak of a candidate. He hasn't gotten any stronger. You think now he's gonna go from not even being able to win his state without the help of Trump to now he's gonna take on Trump in the primary? What are you brain dead? That's not gonna happen. And he's certainly not going to be able to take on Hillary Clinton or Michelle Obama. You really think that Ron DeSantis would be able to take these attacks? He's a little vagina. Quite literally. And I love the people who come, oh, well, there are no charges yet. Come on with the fucking excuses. Really, really. Come on, man. Open the eyes. Open the eyes. This should be easy to see. We should be at this point in the game that these things come to us quickly. And yet people are still, what do you mean that, oh, why would he say anything? Trump hasn't been arrested yet. Is it really that hard to come out and say that we should not be using our system of justice as a political weapon against anybody, let alone political opponents? I could say that about a guy that I can hate. I could say that AOC, I'm not in love with her. I would not in any way, shape, or form support using our system of justice as a way of taking out a political opponent. I don't care who the political opponent is. In the same breath, I don't give a rat's behind if you are the president, if you were the president, congressman, senator. I don't give a rat's behind who or what you are, what your title is, doesn't matter to me. If the law applies to me, it should apply the exact same way to you. Period. I don't give a rat's ass who you are. Former president, current president, senator, doesn't matter. Judge, cop, doesn't matter. Either we have a system where the laws are applied equally, or there are no laws, and it's just a fucking free-for-all. But you can't have both, right? And right now, we're trying to have both. There is no reason for Ron DeSantis to not come out other than he's making political calculations at the behest of the GOP establishment. Just wait it out, Ron. Let's see what happens. No. You know what's amazing? He's a loudmouth on everything else, right? Except for the things that matter. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Any Twitter files, did you hear shit from Ron? Where was Ron? Oh, that's right. He was busy writing a book and doing a fake presidential tour, trying to sell it. Okay. So nothing. We nothing. We heard nothing from Ron on that. Did we hear too much about the J6 stuff? He did make a little comment, in all fairness. I mean, it was some little dopey, forced, calculated, pre-scripted bunch of nonsense. One thing you could say about Trump, he always speaks his mind. It's never a calculated, pre-drafted, written by somebody else statement. It's always authentic, heartfelt. How do you not come out? And why and good for you for the people who, by the way, are pissed off because they have now realized that, hey, there's something wrong with this. Why didn't this guy come out? What, you didn't say anything? You're just going to pretend like, really? I'm telling you right now, whatever chance he thought he had of being president, he blew it. And then you have the other knucklehead, Mike Pence, right? Even he, the snake that he is, I mean, we know why, right? Because he wants to run for president. He's just smart enough to know that, hey, I should probably come out against this because, the base will never support me if I don't, right? Even he had enough sense to come out. But Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis, nope. Because I'll guarantee you they're planning on running on a ticket, a DeSantis-Haley ticket or something. It'll never work. It'll never work, especially after the weekend. A lot of people are pissed, and rightfully so. We got to start learning. We got to start fighting. One last thing before I go. I know a lot of people, ready throwing the white towel. Good God, man. Put on your big boy pants. Let's fight. We're going to save our country or not. We're not going to win this by quitting. Should be obvious, right? But yet what I keep hearing from, oh, well, it's too far gone. Listen, if that's the mentality that you have, do us all a favor. Just Go watch Murder, She Wrote or whatever the hell you watch on TV. Finish getting yourself programmed by the cabal and just stay out of it. Just stay out of our way. Let the rest of us fight this thing, right? If that's really how you feel, just go to bed. Go, I don't know, go do something. Just don't even get involved in you're not helping anything. You're making things a lot worse. You're creating other people to become lazy and weak. Just go away. How about that? But don't come out and cry if you don't like the pace that things are going at, because that's the other thing. You gotta, oh, nothing's going on, nothing's going on. I don't see nothing. But what are you doing to make something go on? Are any of you doing anything? No, no. And at any time somebody like me proposes, hey, why don't we do something like this? Why don't we do something like that? You guys come up with more fucking excuses. Oh, well, that's not gonna. Oh, that won't work. Oh, that one, that's not gonna happen. Oh, so what the fuck? Just shut up and go away then. If you're not willing to fight, just shut up and go away and stay out of our way and let the rest of us handle it. And then oh, well, we can't protest. Oh, another January 6th. So you're going to let them win? How about this? There's more than one way to protest. But you know what? You guys have shut yourselves down where we're not even open to ideas. Now, I'm not saying that this is the idea, but it's an idea. And at least this individual, partly out of jest, I think. But Jack Posobiec, one of the things that he proposed is, hey, how about we organize a bank run? Wouldn't that be a hell of a protest, huh? Legal, peaceful, and effective. Nobody says you got to stand out in the streets. I don't think that accomplishes anything anyway. It's a waste of fucking time as far as I'm concerned. But there are other forms of protest. And the thing is that some of us are in such a mentality, we shut things down without even listening to it. Why don't you fucking listen? Listen to the idea. Because for some people, it's easier to do nothing and just accept defeat, which, by the way, is not me. I'll fight to the fucking death. And just when you think I'm dead, I'm coming back for more. Okay? We're some people, man, you guys have been neutered. As I said, I'm not so convinced that, the Jack Posobiec idea, which, as I said, I think he kind of threw out in jest, but it's kind of brilliant if you think about it. But some idea like that, right? It's the form of thinking. It's the fact that he is thinking, right? We know the banks are weak. We know they're terrified of that, right? We know they don't have the money. What would happen if we all went and demanded our money? That creates a major fucking problem for them, doesn't it? Yet, a lot of people don't even want to entertain the idea because that might require them to actually have to get off the couch and do something. Or, oh, that'll never work. Oh, so fuck it. We'll just do nothing, right? More nothing. Anytime I've ever suggested, hey, we really need to secure the elections, oh, that's not going to work. Oh, okay. You guys thought Ron DeSantis was going to be the magical answer. Oh, we'll just change the candidate. The candidate. That's not the fucking problem, but we'll just fix that, right? So we could say we did something. Not good enough, guys. Not good enough. As a society, we've become stupid, lazy, and weak. Exactly what China wanted us to be. And if you look at TikTok and you look at the propaganda and bullshit we're pushing to the kids, and some of you adults who should know better, by the way, yet I don't know how many times you need to be told, stay the fuck off of TikTok, yet you all keep going on there. I don't understand it. And you look at the content on there. What is it? What is the goal? Why is it that the Chinese TikTok is educational and has none of the crap that the American version has? And then look at the American version and ask yourself, what is the intent of TikTok? It's to make you stupid, lazy, and weak. And they've succeeded because a lot of you guys have fallen for it. I mean, all day long, it's all read excuse after excuse after. It gets tiresome. Like, oh, we're not going to win elections unless we get rid of the voting machines. Change the candidate. Oh, yeah. Really? Really? Change the candidate. So we're going to take a strong candidate. We're going to replace him with a weak candidate who can't even come out and say you shouldn't use the system of justice to target your enemies or political opponents. We're going to put a weaker candidate in, and then we think that that's going to solve the problem. But here's the thing, and maybe it's subconscious. That solution, even though it's a non-solution, a lot of people want to gravitate towards that because you know what? It requires zero investment from them. They don't have to do a damn thing other than the normal, regular routine. I'll just go and vote and I'll just check it for a different guy. That'll solve everything. It's not our problem, but, you know, at least I could say I did something. Not good enough. Not good enough. I think a lot of you people really don't understand. We're in the fight of our life, and a lot of you guys have given up the fight way before it even started. A lot of you guys gave up the fight way before even 2022. After 2020, you guys have all been neutered. Now, nobody wants to do nothing other than cry and whine and bitch. You know, you can't get people together on any type of idea to do anything. I know I've tried for a long time, but since 2020 to get people to try to do something to secure the election, and all I keep getting hit up with is fucking excuse after excuse after excuse. Then it's like, okay, well, we have this other thing. We could kind of like use this to, oh, you know, maybe, you know, Trump suggested we should oh no, that's a trap. Oh, trap. Oh. Okay, so sit home and do nothing. We can either fight and save our country, or we can stick our head in the sand and allow it to happen. It really is up to us. What are we going to choose? I know what I've chosen. I've already chosen it. I'm fighting this thing until the end, with or without you. Maybe a lot of you guys should do the same. That's really all I have to say here. If you would, do me a favor, like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out the sponsors in the description below. You might have to click the more button. It's not easy for these sponsors to support a show like this and then not tell me what to say. So show them some love. Check them out. And Augusta Precious Metals, get your free gold IRA guide at kofefi.click/IRA. I mean, I can't stress this enough. You see how corrupt these people are. Those very people are in some way, shape, or form in control of your retirement funds, especially if they're in the stock market. I wouldn't leave a bag of shit in the hands of these people to watch over, let alone something I've worked my entire life to save. Get your money out of there. Back it by gold and precious metals. You're not going to be sorry. Go get yourself the free gold IRA guide. There's zero commitment. All you got to do is look at the guide, check it over, show it to whoever helps you make financial decisions. If you think it's a good idea, you give them a call. They put you on the phone with a financial expert. They help you through the next steps. And that's it. You save your retirement. If not, and you think that it's not for you, or I don't know, you'd rather the cabal take your money, then you just throw the guide away. Nothing to lose. But I would check it out. It would be pretty silly to not even look. That's all I have to say here. Until next time. Bye.